I bet I could change the odds for every bookmaker in the country.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Yeah. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar.
What up, everybody? The Gritty Gamblers are back in the building. How are we doing?
Doing good, Parlay. Doing good. How you doing on this evening?
I'm doing pretty good. I had 2 division bets hit yesterday, so that was pretty good. Took
Good,
one right before the game. Took one before the game. Oh, man. So, first off, no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. Plus 300 to win the division. Let's go, baby. No one circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills. All right, and number 2, the one I took before the game on Saturday. I didn't want to do it, but you know I always hedge.
It's
Stop at plus 400.
You might want to repeat that. I was laughing.
Gosh, they know what happened.
They were in Cancun with us too. You're in Cancun with us too.
I couldn't do the money line. I couldn't do it, but I could do the plus 400.
He got the Texans
to win the division.
To win the division because he knows as a Colts fan they had no chance.
Nah, we were out a lot of guys, I'm going to be honest. Kenny Moore never steps up to the plate when the light's bright, and they still want him back, telling me that I can go join another fan base because I said bye to Kenny Moore. Get the fuck out of here. Go learn some ball. This dude doesn't show up when he's supposed to show up.
All I know is that y'all in Cancun with us, so
That's 2 years now, 2021 and 2024. 2023, whatever the fuck you want to call it. These motherfuckers choke last game of the season to a division rival. It's actually 3 years in a row. Lost to Houston last year.
I think what's more funny is the fact that Jacksonville lost the division when they were minus 1,000 at one point.
Yeah, I think that is honestly hilarious.
They were minus 1,000. They were 8-3, Parlay. They were 8-3.
We were going into spaces hearing we're going to sweep every single body. I said you might sweep us, but like that's honestly because we can't beat you at home, and we're probably gonna lose. I mean, we can't beat you away at your home, and we just
early. The Texans gave them a reality check early.
We never win those games. We do not win the first game of the year. I don't understand.
Parlay, 2-3 weeks later, though, the Texans gave them a reality check. Let's do it, right?
Yeah, actually, after the next week, we beat the Houston Texans. The next week, the Texans beat the Jags.
And they sparked them in Duval. Sparked them.
Makes no sense.
Bro, I'm going to be honest with you. The Texans were obviously – I tried to tell you this early. I didn't put the bet down like you, but I told you this early season, and you were getting mad at me.
I had waivers. That's why. I had waivers.
But was I right?
You were right.
I told you.
The Texans, that's why I did it last second.
The reason I thought about the Texans is
I had 550 Colts. So, I mean.
Listen to this, Parlay. You know I'm right, though. They got key at every position that you need. They have a solid quarterback, solid left tackle, number 1 edge rusher, and they have a head coach. That's what you need.
Yeah, that's what. Wait, what'd you say? Sorry, I was looking at.
What I'm saying is the reason why the Texans were successful is that they got a top quarterback, they got a high-end left tackle, they got a number 1 edge rusher, and they got a head coach.
They got 2 people from Bama that you just said.
That doesn't change my point, though.
Yeah, I'm still upset that D'Amico told us no. Like, he canceled our interview. Like, that's still
He wanted that job. And here's the thing. He's about to lose his OC, though.
We need to lose our DC. We need to kick him.
No, he's about to lose his OC because the OC is about to get hired for head coach job. Bobby Slowick, or however you say that.
Yeah, but I'm saying we need to fire Gus Bradley because he fucks.
I saw your post earlier today.
He doesn't blitz.
You're a Bama fan.
No pressure on CJ. We can't get pressure on.
You're a Bama fan. You know when you're used to
blitz
Bama blitz.
You have the best linebacker in the fucking league, and you can't blitz him once.
He didn't make the Pro Bowl.
He will eventually make the Pro Bowl because
You were so offended when
I wrote about it, bro. That's 30, bro. I wasn't like doing what some of them were doing, but
Hey man, Josh Allen is gonna get paid off bogus stats this year. I'm not gonna lie. Josh Allen, the D end in Jacksonville, he's about to
yeah.
get paid this offseason off bogus sacks. Him and Khalil Mack be having all these sacks against these doo-doo ass teams. When they be playing these teams that know how to block, man, they be getting zero. They be getting nothing.
Well, what's going to happen next year is Anthony Richardson is going to take over the fucking league. Drop the mic.
Bro, the Commanders with this offseason we better have, bro. Good luck. Good luck.
As long as we re-sign Pittman, because apparently he may not, or he wants
Y'all
to
gonna franchise tag Pittman. That's the guy y'all franchise tag probably. Y'all gonna make him go through what Jonathan Taylor went through.
I don't think with their franchise tag him.
Hey, you know what the first thing I thought during that game that y'all lost on week
they're letting
18
him
was?
test the waters. Like they've already talked about it.
Oh, that's a mistake. But let me tell you this.
I know.
When Jonathan Taylor, the first thing I thought when I watched that loss that y'all took during week 18, it was very interesting when I watched the loss. I was watching Jonathan Taylor and I noticed, man, he is earning every single penny of that contract with these kids. They gave him 30 something.
Until his agent had to talk about it on Twitter and he went and got hurt. And then
wait, the agent said something.
The agent always got to fucking talk. Little fucking mini DJ Khaled. All right. So next thing I'm gonna get to, I'm hyped today. All right. So I don't forgot what I was about to say, but man, let me.
Should I keep going?
Yeah, keep going.
All right, but nah, yeah, just Jonathan Taylor and the performance he had. This brother Parlay got so mad about the brother's agent.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Why was Jonathan Taylor not on the field on the last play of the fucking game? Huh? Why is your best player not on the fucking field? Why are you throwing to some dude that doesn't even no one even knows his fucking name?
What's Zach Moss?
Tyler Goodson. Whoever the fuck that is.
Oh yeah, y'all made it with number 31.
I don't even fucking care to know.
Y'all made a mistake. That's why y'all lost. Y'all not in the playoffs. Have fun in Cancun with us.
Bro, could have got first down easily.
Have fun in Cancun with us. You guys are talking all this mess to the Commanders, man. Terry McLaurin this, Terry McLaurin that. Guess what? Y'all ended up in Cancun with us, and we got the better pick and more cap space. So I'm not hearing none of this malarkey.
Going to be with us next year,
bro. If we trade him off somewhere, whoever gives us the first round pick, y'all can have him.
You're not getting a first round pick this year.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Not from us.
I'm not saying he has to go to the Colts. Who cares? We're not going to send him to Indy. We're sending him to the highest bidder. Ask the Bears. You think Montez Sweat wanted to go to Atlanta? Did we send him to Atlanta?
Bears are going to make a big trade.
All right, here's the thing. Caleb Williams needs to come home.
He's going to Minnesota.
Stop.
Look how good I'm going to send you a picture of how good he looks in purple, bro. He looks good in purple, bro.
Caleb Williams needs to come home. I'm disappointed we did not tank enough in order. The Panthers were so bad that we couldn't tank enough to get Caleb Williams because we're in this number 2 position. And I'm not trying to give up the farm like we did for our. Let's just say I'm not trying to get. You guys know the position like Jared Goff in the Eagles. Like when you guys trade up from 2 to 1, you give up the farm. I'm not trying to do that. No.
I feel you, bro.
But so I'm content sitting at 2 and taking Drake May. If that's what it is. But to be honest with you, Parlay, I'm very content what we're doing because we have 3 picks in the top 50. Because of the Bears pick. So we had 3 picks in the top 50. I'm very confident in what our new GM is going to do. To be honest with you, be honest, Parlay. Look me in the eyes and tell me after all the teams that fired their coaches and doing front office changes, we didn't make the shrewdest moves as today. You can't tell me we didn't. No, we made the most shrewd moves. Huh?
You made the best move.
Not just firing Rivera, not just that. But like, bro,
I see what else you did.
We brought in Bob Myers and Rich Spielman to run our head coaching agency. The former Warriors GM and the former Vikings front office.
You brought a basketball coach?
Hear me out. He's the greatest, one of the best basketball executives in the past 20, 30 years.
Jerry West was there, bro. Jerry West built that team.
Jerry West went to the Clippers. Jerry West built the Clippers. I'm not hearing nothing about the Warriors. He left and went to the
Jerry
Clippers.
West.
And then,
I don't even
what
think
happened with the
Jerry West
Clippers?
hangs out
What
with
happened with the Clippers?
the Clippers didn't work, but the Showtime Lakers did.
I mean, I guess, but bro, what I'm telling you
And
is, at the end of the day, Bob Myers gets
Warriors.
who got credit for the 2022 ring when they got back.
Who you
All
talking
right, Bob Myers, the GM for the Warriors for the past 2030, since like 2015, 2014. He was there the whole time.
So the guy with the black hair,
The guy who retired, who left them recently, yeah.
the tall
I
guy.
don't think so. He was somewhat tall, yeah, but he was their GM for pretty much a decade and a half. Not a decade and a half, but about a decade. He was a GM for a while. Bob Myers. You can look him up if you don't remember, but Bob Myers was their GM for a while.
For the name, yeah. Black hair, tall guy. Yep.
He's helping with
You brought him in to run your coaching. All right.
him and Rich Spielman. Two people. We brought him and the Vikings front office.
It's not Ben Johnson. It's the wrong hire.
Huh?
If it's not Ben
Everybody
Johnson,
can get Ben Johnson, and I'm not paying $15 million. I'd be quite happy with Mike McDonald.
you're not gonna have to pay $15 million.
I'd be quite happy with Mike McDonald. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Ravens' defensive coordinator. I'd be quite happy with him.
I mean, maybe
He's not moving that far either, so you can sell him on that. His family's been in Baltimore for a little bit now. They're just moving up the road.
I mean, Ben Johnson is just a clear like.
Do you know how many teams are targeting Ben Johnson? If we can't get him, oh well. That's my point. I'm not gonna be in a bidding war for Ben Johnson, a guy who's been a coordinator for 2 years.
Pretty good.
I understand, but I'm not gonna enter in a bidding war for him, bro. I'm really not.
I mean, I understand. Don't want to be in a bidding war.
Like every team wants him, so like at the end of the day, move on. Like we know the Raiders are hiring Antonio Pierce. We know that. So of the other head coaching slots, I wouldn't be surprised if someone like Ben Johnson ends up in Atlanta.
Actually, Atlanta.
That's what I'm getting at.
Be good.
That's what I'm getting. I wouldn't be. They have the offensive pieces. I wouldn't be. They're going to draft a quarterback this year, so it's like,
Jay Daniels.
Are they going to be there? Like, what's their draft pick?
8.
Oh, they're at 8 again.
I think. Let me
pull up Tankathon.
Nah, it's PFN.
Nah, you just to see picks, you pull up Tankathon. It's way easier.
I already have it. It's like
Tankathon right here.
All right, it's who are we looking for?
They got the 8th pick. You're right.
Pick.
So, shit.
Oh, we got the 15th pick.
You're excited.
I thought it was the 17th. All right.
Jacksonville lost, so it helped you all out.
Yeah, I'm gonna run this first round.
Bruh, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what this means? Houston won the Will Anderson CJ Stroud trade because of this. They won the trade. Their pick's like 21. They won the trade.
Yeah, they did. Very questionable call.
They rolled the dice and won.
They rolled the dice on a really good player. Will Anderson is really good.
Yeah, Will Anderson and CJ
Stroud.
Hey, what?
Fuck test.
Those cognitive tests.
You don't get it? Look it up.
Yeah, poor Bryce Young, man. He's struggling in Carolina.
He's a good test taker. Can you play ball though?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this though. Bryce Young is gonna get failed because of the organization, not because of him. Even if he was good, he had no chance.
To believe in him. He has no one to believe in him.
It's not because of that. It's because of the Panthers organization. They're terrible. The worst organization. Panthers are the worst organization in the NFL now. Officially, they've taken it from the Commanders. I'm so happy. Literally, bro. I told this to my family the other day. I'm like, take it to them, send it to them. It's in Carolina now. We got it. Dan Snyder. Not hearing this.
Yeah, Ron Rivera's from there. Did you see his record? 13 seasons.
Horrible.
13 seasons
Bro,
in
his
NFL
last 4 seasons. It was ridiculous.
3 winning seasons. Holy fuck!
When he was here, he went 26-40-1. I almost barfed, and that was right before the show.
Cam Newton made him a good head football coach.
And you know what the sad part is? Cam Newton.
Everyone looked.
I was just about to say that. Cam Newton was in that moment. He was
Cam
literally
Newton was really that guy.
From 2010 to 2015.
He still thinks he's that guy, but
his arm's shot now. But
the whole hair out the hat thing.
Hey man, I don't want to care about that. But you know what's funny, man? Hey, shout out Jameis Winston doing one for the guys, the ultimate leader. I'm gonna be honest with you, probably the
Better
most
eat your dubs.
the league's favorite teammate right now, the Saints. Let me just say this: Jamal Williams had not scored a touchdown this whole year after he led the league in touchdowns last year with 17. So, in order, when they were last played a game, Jameis faked the kneel down, handed it over to Jamal Williams. He went and scored his first touchdown this year. Artie Smith was hot. He went over to Dennis Allen. He said, "What the F? That's some BS. That's some BS." He did not say BS, but he was going crazy. And he was losing his mind. And some of the coaches walked over and said, "That's effing BS." They was hot. They was not happy. But more, and Dennis Allen said, "I understand. I'm sorry." He said the players called the play, even though he called for a kneel down and victory formation. What's funny to me is that Shannon Sharp went on national media today and called for that man's job.
Who?
That Jameis Winston should be cut from the Saints. And
Why?
I
Bro,
know,
see,
I
don't
know.
listen to those dudes, bro. This is why I don't watch those people anymore.
Marcus
Man,
Spears had to call out his own colleague
man,
on Twitter. Marcus Spears called out his own colleague and said, "Hey, I don't agree with this, man." And multiple colleagues have called it, said pretty much not called out Shannon Sharp, but they leaned towards the Saints because every Saints player has came out and said, "Y'all are bugging, y'all are
bro,
crazy.
he is
Jameis
New
is the
Orleans.
best teammate we've had."
He is New Orleans.
And you
That
know how
kind of guy.
much Jameis
He's
Winston
that kind of
support
guy.
I've seen?
Oh, it's a lot.
Yeah, he's good, bro.
They
If
love
Derek
him.
Carr wasn't getting
They love
paid 160 million, James Winston would be the starting quarterback in New Orleans right now.
Hey, better eat them dubs. You better eat them dubs.
And then while we're covering some of the W's, I do have to get at this. Over the
Go ahead.
weekend, your boy NHL Hockey Corner went 5 for 6 on straight plays, 2+ money plays. We was cooking. To be honest, the only miss was of me betting against my own team. That's how scared it was, man. I bet against the Caps on Sunday because I wasn't watching that trash Commanders game, man. We shat our pants. That's terrible. I wasn't watching that, man. It had me scared in the first half, though. I thought Dak Prescott was actually about to sell another road game when he threw that pick, man. I was very concerned, but they ended
Yeah,
up
he is,
curb
bro. He
stomping us.
is.
They ended up curb stomping us, and thank the Lord. And then people are gonna say, "Why are you saying that? You want to win every game? It's the Cowboys, man. I want a quarterback. Screw all that. Each pick counts. If we win that game, we moving up to like pick 4, pick 5. I'm not dealing with that. We got pick number 2. That's what matters. We got the most cap space in the league. That's what matters. We got one of the best owners, new owners in the league. That's what matters, man. I'm excited, man. Commanders are going to go back to winning 9 games next year. I'm excited. But
Let's go.
anyway, besides that, the whole reason why I was bringing that up is because the Caps game was on at the same time, and the Caps played the Kings, and that was the one miss I had over the weekend. I had Kings 3-way money line. They got beaten reg by the Caps. The Caps scored with another minute left, and now the McNuggets minute is official over here. You know what's funny, Parlay? McDonald's got a promo over here in the DC, Virginia, wherever area that this McNuggets minute, whenever the Caps score within the last minute of the period, is free 6-piece McNugget. So I at least got my 6-piece, but damn, they made sure I didn't hit that bet. And then the one highlight of the weekend is shout out the Winnipeg Jets. Of the 5 bets that hit, 2 of them were Winnipeg 3-way money line. They're the hottest team in hockey right now on a 12-game point streak. 6 games that they've won in the last 12. I mean, they've won other games, but they've won 6 straight in a row. Just phenomenal play from them, especially with their best player, Kyle Korner, out right now. They're showing that the trade that they made with the Kings in the offseason for Dubois when they traded him away, and they got these depth pieces like Alafalo, they got Velarde, key pieces on their first and second line. Now, not depth pieces. I mean, honestly, they're better than depth pieces. Yeah, they're on their first and second line, so they got great overall depth scoring from Vlad Nemestikov and other pieces. Winnipeg, the Jets right now are one of the best teams to bet right now, and have making me a ton of coin. They made me coin Friday and Sunday, so great bet from them. The best highlights was probably plus money on the 3-way on the Canucks on Saturday night at plus 120, and then an hour later after that, about 30 minutes after that game ended, we hit the plus 105 on the Vegas Golden Knights. So Saturday was a great day from us. We went 3 for 3 on plays. We hit Flyers in the midday at 1 o'clock. We hit the Flyers even money At the 4 o'clock. No, that was 7 o'clock. We hit the Canucks plus money on plus 120, and then in the 10 o'clock, I don't know if Parlay bet it with me, but I did. I bet the Golden Knights plus 105. That hit 3-way money line. You didn't bet it? It hit, man. 3-way money line plus 105, man. We was crushed on Saturday. I went 3 for 3 in all windows of the NHL: 1 o'clock window, 7 o'clock window, and 10 o'clock window. And then on Sunday, I missed one bet on. Actually, no, I went 2 for 4 on bets on Sunday because I missed a touchdown score bet because Aaron Jones should have scored. He got spurned. It was really bad. He had over 100 total yards. I saw the vision, man. He should have scored. It was really bad, man. He got them in the red zone like 4 times, man. I was pissed. But besides that, Kenneth Walker was a miss for me completely. He had good yardage and he was eating up on the Cardinals, but just like Aaron Jones, whenever they got in the red zone, he never seemed to be able to get the opportunity to go and score. And then I already covered the Kings miss, but for the W's on that day, I mean, I already covered the Jets, but a nice parlay that hit was the 1 o'clock parlay plus money plus 140 Saints and Bucks. We got the Saints money line, Bucks alt spread minus 2.5. It was getting close there, but the Panthers, they can never get the ball across the 50 at some points. I mean, they got shut out again. The Bucks won 9-0, so that was a hit. And then the Saints, I mean, me and Parlay kind of on opposite sides of this game a little bit. He had the Falcons plus money. I had the Saints money line, one of our boys. Solo. We was doing good on that, man. I hate to say we tried to tell
really
you.
Good for me. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish, Parlay. I'm not gonna lie.
Solo's bugging.
Hey man, you know me.
I turned it on. I'm like, all right, that's a good bet. I won that one. And then I look back at it, it's like 17 to 14. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
I knew it was cooked when Ritter threw that pick. It was 24-17. When Ritter threw that
everything was like, dude, Ritter's like the greatest player ever now.
Bro,
and then like 5 seconds.
First half, he looked like TB12. First half, the boy was looking like TB12.
Let's go.
What happened?
John Ewing dropped his money.
Yeah.
Go put money on Michigan. A little bit more.
That's going to be our main thing of the show. We're going to get that at the end. That's going to be what we're going to close on is the national championship. But
yeah, 70% of bets, 49% of the money on the money line at MGM. So that's not what I was seeing. And Michigan
for Washington?
Yeah, that's for Washington. And Michigan is exactly what we're seeing on the spread, 48%, 57% of the money. So exactly how we're seeing it. So
I like it.
And I'm off the over and under thing. I'm not going to touch that.
Let's wait to get to that. One thing I did want to cover for just in general betting, NBA is super wonky right now. Look out for NBA.
Do not. I wouldn't even make sure when you bet NBA, especially props, make sure that you have like 2 teams that you think are going to like play to the end of the game, because blowouts is killing everything. Blowouts will fuck your
upsets too
over and over and over again. Yeah, watch for the upsets really hit. Like Washington, they can cover. Chicago can't. I don't know why I ever trusted them.
Speaking of Chicago, you know they play tonight.
Who they play?
The Hornets. They're the favorite, 7 points, 6.5, but that's 7. So
is it in Charlotte?
Yeah, it is in Charlotte.
Should I go? No, I was playing. I ain't going.
Bro, you could probably get another $8 ticket. I know the national championship's on tonight, but still, yeah.
What's your money on the?
I haven't looked at the money. Let's just briefly cover NBA because
I would literally go with the Hornets to win outright. Honestly,
a couple NBA games tonight. One thing I noticed is stay off the Rockets when they're on the road. They're terrible on the road.
But they're really good as underdogs, though.
I get that probably, and they might cover tonight. But just compare this. This is just a.
I'd stay off.
Thought. Look at this.
Everyone's
Look at this. The
49.
The Rockets right now. 49-22. Oh gosh. Yeah, listen to this. They're 15-6 at home, bro, and 3-10 on the road.
Woo!
You see what I'm getting at?
I see exactly where you're getting at.
Like, so I just avoid them whenever I'm on the road. But I on the plus side of that, though, when the Bucks that are at home, they're like a plus. Like they're gonna, for example, they just beat the Bucks at home. So it's like when the Rockets are at home, Sengun must get that home cooking. He's feeling right because Sengun's their best player when he's on. When he's playing right, Sengun's playing right. They got Fred VanVleet
This
running
guy
the show.
sent me a rookie card the other day
Ooh,
for
they
Christmas.
they got Fred VanVleet running the show. Dylan Brooks, and then I mean Dylan Green's there, but he's all right. No,
Yeah,
the one.
he's not.
Hey, a trend I noticed is a bunch of these NBA teams be doing a chit chat when they're all going to be in Cancun with the Wizards soon, bro. I don't care. Bro. I'll be seeing like
They go to Cancun quick.
Hawks fans. Who is like some Hawks fans, Pelicans fans, Grizzlies fans. Pelicans gonna do the right. They'll lose in the playoffs, but all these fans, all these teams that they gonna be in Cancun with us, man. I don't care. I'm tired of these teams who are at below average talking mess to teams that are below them when you're gonna end up in the same place in the draft lottery. So it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Bro, Clippers are pretty good this year.
I've been telling you this for weeks. I'm not hearing no slander. I'm a low-key Harden stan. Low-key. On the low-key, underrated. Barely do it anymore because it's not worth it. But Harden's better than a lot of these. He's fixed them. I'm not going to lie to you. Because they need a true point guard, and that's what he is.
Yeah, they never had a point guard.
And he's an elite point guard when he wants to be. Yeah, bro. And look at it now. But honestly, we can't even talk trash on Reggie Jackson. He has a ring. Huh?
Yeah, but he's not like...
Bro, and when Jamal Murray was hurt, that boy was hoping.
Yeah, but he can.
He's not a star player. You're right.
But he's
You're like he can play basketball. Hey, you want me to tell you my 3 teams for the NBA that have been surprises for me that I'm really gonna watch for? The Thunder, the Timberwolves, and the Magic.
I was about to say OKC is like
Thunder, Timberwolves, and Magic are the 3. The Magic, bro. The Magic are the 5 seed in the East right now.
Imagine being the Clippers and trading Shy for Paul George. What a dumb move. Him and Kawhi would be unreal.
Think about this. SGA has a chance to win MVP this year.
I know. Him with Kawhi, bro. They would already won a ring.
Imagine Louis marketing on the OKC. I know our brother Solo don't want it, but imagine Louis marketing on OKC. They got the pieces to get him in there too.
That would actually be good for them.
Him next to Chet, Jada, SGA. If they're gonna have to give up I don't think they'll have to give up any one of the core 4
back because it used to be Enos and Steven Adams, and that shit was sick.
I don't think they have to give up any one of the core 4 parlay, but if they do, I think if they have to make a choice, you have to trade Giddey of the 4.
Oh yeah,
between SGA because you have to keep Jada. Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams is the second best player right now. He's the second best player right now.
He fell off for like last year, but he's gotten better this year. I feel like
last year was his rookie year.
Oh, I'm thinking of somebody else. You're
thinking Lou Dort?
Yeah, I was about to say Louis Dort.
He's not even in the core. He probably get traded in that trade, to be honest. But
he was good.
He was because he was shooting 40% from 3 last year. He's not a 40% from 3 shooter.
Yeah,
he's a defender. That's what he is.
Yeah,
he's a lockdown defender. Don't get me wrong. Lou Dort's a lockdown defender, but he's not a shooter. Now,
what's his name? Andre Roberson.
That guy.
He
terrible.
He was good.
He could guard, but like on offense, he was a liability. There's a reason he's not in the league anymore. There's a reason he's not in the league anymore.
He also broke his back, I think, or some shit.
You might be thinking of Tafo Stefilosha, maybe.
Nah, he tore his ACL. He got hurt before he left the league.
Hey, man, you know what I think's interesting? Pacers might win.
Pacers are good, bro.
They're playing the Celtics. Jason Tatum's out. 3.5. It's in Indy.
Ooh, the money's terrible.
Because probably everybody had the same thinking as us.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
That's very interesting.
I get notifications when Pacers do good and when Pacers do bad. There's some people on Twitter love the Pacers. I mean, I'm not.
Ooh, the Clippers in a back-to-back. Wait, they're in a back-to-back, right? Yeah, the Clippers on a back-to-back versus the Suns.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was looking at that.
Ooh, wait, who's out for the Suns? KD, a game-time decision. Oh, he's playing.
Yeah, he's playing. Nasir Little and Bobo are out.
Yeah, that don't matter.
Yeah, Bobo. I didn't even think they put him on the questionable out list, bro.
I'll tell you this: the Clippers whooped that trick when they played the Suns the last time. They were up like 17 going to 20 going into the third quarter, and then they lost the fourth quarter by like 7, so they won by 9. But the Clippers still like
That was
whooped
a
that
couple
trick.
days
You
ago,
know.
actually. That was about a week ago.
And that was in Phoenix. So this game's in LA. Now, you know my opinion. Back to back suck. Back
Yeah.
to back suck. But it is a home back to back, so they're not going anywhere. Now the main question is, did Phoenix play yesterday? Let me double check. I don't think they did. Oh, they did. Phoenix did play yesterday. And it's a road back to back for Phoenix. Ooh, might be the Clippers, yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna stay off.
I'm gonna watch it's at 10:30, bro. I can watch the trends and make a decision.
All right. Should we move on to football?
Yeah. Before we do that, did you
You
have
got.
any futures about like playoffs for the NFL right now with the matchups?
Oh yeah.
What
I
were some of your
have.
futures
Let's see what I got. I know I got Ravens plus 2,000
to win the Super Bowl or make the Super Bowl?
to win the Super Bowl,
Okay.
and I got the Niners at plus 1,000 beginning of the season, plus 600
To win it or to get in?
to win it,
Okay.
and then them both to get in, both of them at plus 1,800
Together parlayed?
together, like just to get in, like it's
Mm-hmm.
just a set bet.
Yeah. To win their conferences, yeah.
I have Bills at 1 second because we did that one live. I have
Oh,
Kansas
the Bills are almost 10
Kansas
point favorites.
City 3 days ago
Uh-huh.
at plus 800.
So you're locking up any future for the Super Bowl right now. I feel you, yeah.
Like, you tell me that you can get the Chiefs at plus 800? That's nonsense. All right. It's value. You're looking for value. All right. Super Bowl Bills plus 1,600. Let's go, dude. When that hits, that's going to be great. No.
Can I ask you a couple leans I see for the playoffs right now for this first round? How you feel about the Packers covering versus Cowboys?
The Eagles. I had the Eagles too. I didn't know that.
The Eagles play on Monday night for this week, and they got a tight spread, to be honest.
I have the Jags to win. That one's out. And the Bengals, that one's out.
Nah, but
AC at
let me
650.
let me ask you.
Buffalo
Ooh,
Bills at 1,000.
Cleveland's favored versus Houston.
Who is Cleveland?
Cleveland's favored versus Houston for the first game of the playoffs Saturday in Houston.
I haven't looked at it.
I'm just no, you don't have to. I'm just previewing all the playoff matchups right now. I'm looking at it, and for example, the one lean I'm looking at is the Packers plus 7.5 right now. I think is what the line is in that, depending on where you're looking at, versus the Cowboys. The Packers are the Cowboys killer. They always are. The Packers are hot right now. They're like, I think they've won 6 of their last 7 or something like that, or something crazy. They're playing on all cylinders of the ball. They're gonna go play.
Oh, I love the Packers.
Like,
I
you see what I'm talking about right now?
I might take them right now at 275 to win outright.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say I don't know about money line, but I'll have to wait until to see money line. But I'm looking at it. If you can get that touchdown hook on that plus money right now,
Everyone's on Dallas.
everyone is. I was just thinking about this. I'm like, this Packers seems perfect
With no money backing. I'm doing both.
because you've seen the Packers play. One thing they have a quarterback in skill position that receiver.
You got a good quarterback. He's my fantasy quarterback.
Have you seen Jaden Reed, Dontavius Wicks, Romeo Dobbs, all these players? They don't even have Christian Watson playing. Jaden Reed was a really good draft pick by that organization. I have to give them credit.
All right, both in.
You just put it in?
Yep.
It was just lean from me parlay. If I get screamed at next week, I'm gonna be mad.
No, I just went in red for Cowboys after I took it. Boom!
Oh,
Because your boy is smart Don't say that word.
So you took the Cowboys or you took the?
No, I took Green Bay.
Oh, okay. I was about to
Well,
say.
not 298.
And then another thing I wanted to
Plus
mention,
7.5. Did find the hook,
bro.
so I grabbed it.
Buffalo is minus 9.5 versus the Pittsburgh Steelers in Buffalo.
Come on, don't do that to me. Yeah, but it's minus 10 now.
Ooh.
And every time this year, but one, the team with the highest spread blew out the other team. And looks like Buffalo Bills have the highest spread.
They have the highest spread. They have the highest. It would be them or the Packers, but they're like 3-point difference.
They did it again, these motherfuckers.
What?
The NFL sucks.
What they do?
Putting Miami, KC,
Peacock? Is that what you're talking about?
on fucking Peacock.
Parlay. Do you know how much they paid for that game? Do you know how much they paid for that game?
How much? A lot, probably.
$110 million.
Well, they got the other one too.
No, that's the only playoff game they get.
Well, they got an in-season game.
Oh, well, yeah, but I'm talking playoff. They paid specifically for that game $110 million, bro.
Oh, I hope nobody watches it.
People were streaming about crash.
Streaming
about crash.
Streaming is gonna. It's back up now. Shouldn't say that.
But no, a lot of these spreads. This is how you know we're in the playoffs. Besides
plus 3.5.
I kind of like the lean, but Matt Stafford special. You know, I've been talking about this for a couple weeks. Stafford's gonna walk into his old hood and walk over his trap, take over that trap.
Has he been back to Detroit?
I don't know. That I don't. Since the trade, I don't know. It's been a couple years.
Back to Detroit since the trade. I'm hitting him. Oh my god.
I'll tell you this. I noticed that neither Sean McVay or Kyle Shanahan showed anybody either of each other anything in that game. And to be honest with you, I don't think unless the Packers do pull that upset, then because you know what happened if the Packers pull that upset off, right? They go to San Francisco. And if they don't pull that offset up,
there's always a team that wins, like that upsets a team and then is out the next week.
And hear me out. The script might be if the Packers lose, even though I know we took them as a lean. If the Packers do lose, that team will be the Rams because the Rams will probably beat the Lions and then lose to the 49ers. Yeah, because they're the 6th seed. Either one of those teams are going to be in very similar positions. The Packers or the Rams, if they win that game, it's going to be very interesting, man. But last but not least, to close it out, the final thing, we wanted to wait till the end because this is going to be pretty much closing out the show for tonight. Yeah. Let's get into the national championship. We got Michigan versus Washington. We kind of previewed it a little bit earlier. I'm looking at it right now. The line and some books, depending on where you're shopping it, I got it at 4.5 in the morning. I had a boost on FanDuel for 30%, so flip the odds from -120 to +109. I threw a unit and a half on it. I'm really confident in Michigan tonight. They beat the books constantly in terms of the sharps have been hitting them all year, and they've been crushing it. If Michigan doesn't win it this year, they're not winning it for a while. So this is their year. I'm not saying that in terms of Washington's not good. Washington surprised me versus that Texas team. I'm not even going to lie to you. They showed a lot of heart. But at the end of the day, Michigan's not Texas, bro. I watched the way Michigan dominated Alabama's front.
They don't have Washington doesn't have the trenches like Michigan will.
They do. They do on the edges. They don't have it on the interior. No. They do on the edges. They have better tackles than you guys.
Rice, whatever his name is, Jalen Bryce or whatever.
I'm talking about the offense. Tony Fatanu, the left tackle on the offensive line. They have better edges than you guys. I'm not gonna lie, but
our edges also had a broke leg. But
even if you guys played let me not call him that on this show. Let me be nice. You're lucky I'm a nice guy because I would fry your backup Pritchard for what he did and got charged with, but I'm not gonna be that guy.
What happened?
I'm not your backup Pritchard. It's a nasty. I'm not a guy to talk about people's charges, but like, man, he got charged for passing around an STD, man.
Oh, that guy. It's gonorrhea.
That's your backup. That's who would have started if Pritchard and Proctor was down. Huh?
Oh, no, it was chlamydia. It was chlamydia.
Nah, I'm not the guy to bring up that another person's That's why I tried to stop myself, but we're already here.
Oh, you take
But
a
he
pill,
would
it
have,
goes away.
but he would have started if Proctor's left leg wasn't working.
Nah, Saban said it on Pat McAfee show.
I said it before the game started. They announced it. We knew it. He didn't warm up with the starters, Proctor.
All right. So we know.
I wasn't trying to go like that. I'm just saying Pritchett warmed up with the starters. If Proctor got hurt, Pritchett would have started.
Yes, indeed.
So, but besides that, man, these people really bet in Washington. These people really bet in Washington.
Who?
These no, I'm just talking. These people, I'm just gonna lie a bunch of plays, but I'm just seeing a bunch of people bet Washington. It's just proving the stigma that you're saying that these people money line is like actually betting Washington, bro.
They're all betting Washington.
Dumb, bro. No. But yeah, I'm taking Michigan. The reason why is the trench play, like he was saying. The trench play is going to make a difference. I don't know if Corn's going to get 2 touchdowns tonight. That looks like it's one of the biggest props of the night. Corn to
Blake
score,
Corral?
period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him to score 1 is the most bet. It's minus 500 right now.
Yeah. 400, 500?
500 is what I saw earlier.
Jeez. You know what happens when those types of numbers come out? They don't score.
So
Remember what happened when
put
McCaffrey was minus 700? He got hurt and didn't score.
I put him in a little parlay, but I'm gonna do another one because it was only half.
And you thought Dylan Johnson was warming up?
You said what?
Dylan Johnson, the Washington running back, he was warming up.
Oh, he is?
Mm-hmm. You know Will Rogers is on the sideline right now?
Interesting. I read he's out.
Will Rogers, oh yeah, Will Rogers on the sideline warming up, throwing him balls to get him warmed up. Dylan Johnson, while he has his leg in not, I don't know what to call it. It's like, you know those legging type of fabric that you can put on your knee.
Yeah, brace.
It's like a brace, but like a soft brace. It's not an actual brace.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because he clear, huh?
I used to have to wear those.
Yeah, he has because he clearly has one of the because it looks like it's just like fabric. He clearly has one of those on his knee right now for his bad leg. I'm gonna be honest with you. Washington has tons of receivers. I've been saying this all year. If they can't run the ball versus Michigan, which it looks like they might not be able to, it will be a rough night because Michigan has an NFL secondary.
Yeah.
And if this game goes under, Michigan's winning the game. Believe that.
I think it's gonna go over.
I've seen sharps on it.
But I think it's because
It was at 55 when the sharps got it, though.
Michigan's gonna go over 30 easily.
Yeah, that's something you mentioned before the show started. You was leaning maybe on that team total 30 and a half on Michigan, right?
Yo.
Ooh, I missed my opportunity to bet on the Rangers. I hope no one scored. Oh, the Rangers are scored. I'm lost. I can't bet on hockey tonight then. Oh well. I already have one bet in as the Nat. Ooh, all right. We're gonna talk about keep talking about the Natty. We're gonna have a 30-second Kassa hockey corner just to cover a game.
All
So one of the bigger games of the regular season matchups, in my opinion, you're gonna have last year's President Trophies winner versus the year before's champion. We had the Boston Bruins going to play the Colorado Avalanche. I'm gonna see. Let me see this. My opinion, when I see teams with these types of players and this types of high end, you know, I'm going to tell you what my opinion is. Bet the over. Because whenever teams with this type of skill play each other, they're going to score. The reason why I say this is I remember last week when I came over here with that Bruins bet and it lost on Thursday night.
Yeah.
My read on the show was correct. I said the same exact thing. The over hit in the first period. Almost. Like there was 5 goals in the period. It was a 5.5 total. And I told you, whenever I see a total at 5.5 and 2 teams with skill, you want to attack it. Now this total is not at 5.5, But the added boost to me is the fact that you're taking out a team like the Penguins and you're adding the Colorado Avalanche, who score goals for fun and give up goals for fun. So that 1 goal plus to 6.5 is interesting to me. I might take that over tonight. I'm gonna wait to see how this natty goes to see if I want to put either a half unit or a unit on that. That's gonna be very interesting to me because right now I'm gonna be looking at that over. I'm not looking at the money line for either team because Colorado's favorited right now. And to be honest with you, I don't think they should be, but like every time I tell people this year the bet Bruins plus money when it comes up, they've been failing for some reason. So I'm not going to tell people I'm not going to lead a fish to bad water. You know what I mean? Because the Bruins plus money should always be solid, but they're not the same team. And I mean, they lost Bergeron. They're obviously not the same team as last year, but they're still great. Don't get me wrong. They're 24, 8, and 6. Come on, but they're not the same. Plus, like they were the most profitable team in sports last year. Parlay, you don't understand. They won the most games in NHL history in a 82 game regular season. You're not going to be able to replicate that. But at the same time,
what do you think about this? 2-leg parlay, 2 people to score. Jeremy Bernard, wide receiver, Washington. Colston.
Gigi Bernard. I think of him as Gigi Bernard. My bad.
Colston Loveland, tight end, Michigan. Both of them the scores plus 1,800.
Not bad. Not bad.
All right, that's my last prop bet to put in for it. I also have Polk to go over 66 rushing yards and
receiving yards.
Yeah, receiving yards and him to score a touchdown.
What's a Dunze touchdown tonight?
You said what?
What's a Dunze touchdown tonight? I know he's gonna get the Will Johnson treatment, but
it's not good.
Is everybody on it?
It's like something.
Oh, it's not. It's like almost even money. Okay.
Yeah, that's because he was the most bet last time and still scored, but let me pull it up. And he is minus 130.
Minus 130.
Blake Coral minus 501.
And then did you tell them what your final bet is for the game on the game for the national championship?
Two and a half units. Michigan minus 4.5.
So we're on the same play. As you can see, the Gritty Gamblers are locking in Michigan minus 4.5. It's in. We'd rather be safe. Sorry, they've been the safest team this whole year and one of the most profitable teams in the past couple of years in terms of against the spread. You don't want to bet against that when the biggest stakes of them all. So at this point,
everyone's on Washington. Everyone.
The money line, yeah. So with that being said, that's Parlay Joe. I'm Matt. We're gonna wrap this up with about 7 minutes before this national championship to give you guys some time to prepare. You guys enjoy it. Take care. We're out. Gritty Gamblers are up.
Whenever I bet, I could change the odds for every bookmaker in the country.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.